Are you tired of losing money trading cryptocurrencies? Sign up for my free trading AI with over 50% monthly return on your investment. Link is in the description. Are you sick and tired of how slow and unreliable traditional blockchain systems are? Next, pick Cardano ADA. Why should you get Cardano when his stock is so drastically down from his peak? You should never underestimate a cryptocurrency that has its sights set on the top, though. So pay attention as we have some exciting news for you today. Cardano is the blockchain technology that will alter everything. It seeks to offer a decentralized platform for financial services and apps, with a focus on underdeveloped nations. His proof-of-stake consensus mechanism, or BORIS, is one of the key distinguishing characteristics. It is intended to be more energy efficient than the conventional proof-of-work algorithm employed by other cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. Cardano has a lot to offer the cryptocurrency community, therefore the journey is going to become fascinating. Crypto is expected to surpass its prior all-time highs and rise back to the top. Since the end of 2021, the prices of many cryptocurrencies have fallen sharply. And among them, Cardano, a platform for smart contracts, has dropped 90% from its all-time high of $3.10. Since then, Cardano has traded below $1 per token, and the Silvergate crisis caused its 2-month-old comeback to fade out. There are a lot of Cardano owners that are unsure of the currency future potential. For the time being, it is safe to assume that Cardano will not only increase to its prior all-time highs but also return to $1. But it will take time and effort to record these gains. Patience is a virtue. Even though Cardano is currently surrounded by potholes, it has a bright future. There are many of good reasons to think that Cardano will work tirelessly to create a bright future. Charles Hoskinson, who eschewed the conventional crypto game in favor of creating something fresh, was the man behind the creation of Cortana. Former Ethereum employee Hoskinson had some concerns regarding the development of the smart contract cryptocurrency. He sought to address the significant constraints he saw the majority of cryptocurrencies to have. Additionally, 5 years after founding Cardano, Sin's original aim of building a more scalable, usable, and secure blockchain platform is still in place. Politicians are starting to lay the blame for the failure of a large US bank entirely on cryptocurrency after the Cardano founders recently aired their perspective on central banks. In order for the crypto community to know that only crypto-friendly candidates should be elected, he pleaded with them not to fall for this trick and to preserve a record of those anti-crypto politicians. In a similar vein, he advises that every user vote exclusively for one crypto issue. This banking crisis was started by central banks and politicians, and now they are attributing it to cryptocurrency. Avoid falling for that. Keep a list and have in mind to cast a single-issue crypto vote when it comes election time, he advised. In addition, Hoskinson made a remark on a Quintus post comparing cryptocurrency to drugs and mentioning Johan van Overbille, a member of the right-wing ECR political group in the EU Parliament. Additionally, this individual served as Belgium's previous finance minister. He also compared drugs to cryptocurrency, and like the most recent US banking crisis, he advocated for a complete ban on cryptocurrency. Right now, everything is very tragic because 3 significant US banks, Silicon Valley Bank, Signature Bank, and Silvergate, have declared bankruptcy. It's important to note that they have all worked with crypto firms. It's simple to assume that Charles Hoskinson is aware of his ideas from this defensive stance. Additionally, the cryptocurrency industry is home to such influential figures that Cardano will provide investors with the finest ride possible. In order to correct its flaws, the second largest cryptocurrency by market value is indeed undergoing a number of ambitious technical upgrades. However, Donalda's core has always been traded on a secure course. It is distinguished by a development strategy based on scientific principles as opposed to hastily making changes without fully appreciating their effects. Before drawing any significant conclusions, the Cardano development team takes the time to research and test its theories. In the world of cryptocurrencies, Cardano stands out for having a distinctive governance system where everyone has a voice in how the platform is administered. Although uncommon, this strategy shows a more democratic and open mindset, which is important for the platform's success in comparison to other cryptocurrencies. Cardano is a new cryptocurrency that has acquired a lot of traction. It is drawing a ton of developers and initiatives, which is encouraging for the future prosperity of the business. Like any new technology, concerns remain about how it will fare against rival cryptocurrencies over time and in light of the developing legal framework. It will take time for it to rise back to its prior all-time high and beyond. Cardano will likely remain in the cryptocurrency sector for a while, though. Strong technical foundations offer a lot of opportunity for long-term success. Many stocks with tight ties to the sector have recently risen thanks to the booming cryptocurrency market. For instance, shares of the top crypto exchanges increased up to 11.9% before declining to 5.9%. The current state of the cryptocurrency market has a lot of moving parts, and historians will likely look back on it fondly in the future. There have been a number of highlights that have changed the game during the previous several weeks. The crypto industry was severely impacted by the bank runs during the banking crisis because numerous crypto exchanges and stable coins had ongoing business dealings with the failing banks. Following authorities' promises to protect the account balances of customers of failed banks, investor concerns have largely evaporated. Additionally, the banking crisis might prompt the Federal Reserve to change course in its efforts to combat inflation in light of the challenges the banking sector is facing in the face of rising benchmark interest rates. The organization might accept higher inflation in exchange for a reduced risk of additional financial institution meltdowns. On March 22, the Federal Open Market Committee was to determine its most recent interest rate. Recent bullish cryptocurrency activity that affected Bitcoin, Ethereum, Cardano, and Coinbase revealed that many traders now anticipate a lesser increase in interest rates than previously or possibly no increase at all. Lower interest rates are typically favorable for the stocks that support the crypto market as well as for digital currencies. The sudden price increase fueled the enthusiasm that cryptocurrencies had been building all week. Ethereum gained 18% and Cardano gained 17%. Bitcoin has increased by 23% throughout that time, and the discomfort from the prior year has not completely subsided. The current price of Ethereum is the same as it was in August 2022. Bitcoins then had a bounce, returning to the June 2022 levels originally mentioned below. Only recently have Coinbase and Cardano's prices returned to where they were last week. Before any of these tokens can reach new all-time highs, there is still a long way to go. The Federal Reserve may add fuel to those fires by delivering or delaying a minor interest rate increase next week, driving crypto prices upward, but it would likely need much more to trigger that kind of reaction. At the very least, there should be advancements toward a more solid regulatory framework for cryptocurrency ownership and trading, as well as a variety of consumer-ready financial apps and services. Then, of course, there's the impending Bitcoin halving. The Bitcoin event is slated to take place in the spring of 2024. The amount of Bitcoin that miners receive as payment for validating network transactions will be slashed in half, significantly lowering the supply of new currencies that can enter the market. This has previously opened the door for greater prices. However, it's unlikely that these incidents would serve as the catalyst that sends people spinning like the crypto markets did. Again, feel free to describe it as a minor practice run for the actual surge or as the soul of a relative getting ready for the next plunge. Cardano has excellent prospects, but it is unclear when it will catch the wave. The protocol lags behind his competitors, such as Solana and Avalanche, despite his reputation, advancements in technology, and media attention, but it is starting to catch up to them. According to rumors, the Cardano network is putting a lot of effort into developing its Hydra head sidechain, which will represent the scalability of underlying blockchains, and is also extremely focused on protocol functionality. Meanwhile, a big smart contract code's TVO and the overall volume of transactions occurring on the protocol are crucial factors in ranking a major smart contract code. Although the Euro might be a big Cardano adversary, Cardano is well behind Binu's smart chain in both cases. As a result, Cardano has had to step up his efforts to severely restrict the ecosystem as a whole in order to beat other Ethereum assassins. Recently, Cardano has had difficulty gaining traction. The absence of speculative value has been his biggest challenge as the essence value has been on a decreasing trend. He hasn't been able to generate as much speculation as, say, Solana or Ethereum. And so, there might be more drama. So be ready and be aware of any potential speed bumps and potholes in the road by pulling up as necessary. So the only thing we can advise is to watch this space. However, it will wrap up today's video. We'll see you in the following video, so be sure to click the subscribe button